What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Neg Entropy Chronicles. So I got an interesting one for you. I know it says she's for the streets, taken to a new level, and I'm gonna show you why. Let's get to it.
Like I said, I'm from a military town, right? So Rangers and all these handsome military men would come in, and me being the young southern little Alabama girl working at Buffalo Wild Wings, I loved them. They all would come in Buffalo Wild Wings. One would stay after, I'd start talking to them, and I'd be like, let me finish sweeping and finish doing what I need to do, go sit in the booth. And afterwards to have sex, in my car. They would wait for me, sit in the booth, and they would wait, and I would do my little section, I'd sweep, and I'd go out, and then we'd have sex in the back of the car, and then they'd leave.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Amazing.
It should be an actual ad for Buffalo Wild Wings. This would that would make people go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
I would love it. And then I would be friends with all the Rangers. I'd be friends with them. We'd talk, I'd fuck them. And then they would be like, Jeannie, a new shipment of Rangers are coming in. And I'd be like, my boys, y'all got me.
Nobody supports the troops harder than Jeannie.
Honestly.
Write that down.
Wow. I'm kind of lost for words, to be honest, but I'm going to find them. It's just interesting how this freedom or liberation thing started turning into, let me just sleep with as many people as I can because I'm free. But they don't realize that actually limits you. It actually starts to shrink your box. Because if you're messing with every new military round of people that are coming in, you're being known for something in that small military town. There's people in your location that ain't going to want to mess with you. Then you're going to probably, I wouldn't be surprised if she's an OnlyFans model now. It's just one of those things. But to brag about it, it's I remember somebody said we need to bring back shaming. You should be able to shame people. Well, why should you be able to shame people? The reason being is because people shouldn't be talking freely like this. Even men weren't allowed to talk freely like this. We had to actually temper that because it's not something that you should be braggadocious about. Just letting a bunch of dudes run up in you just because they're military. That's just ridiculous. And the real question is why hasn't nobody wifed her up? Well, I really would be intrigued to see her story, but it's probably the same repetitive story that I've heard before. And I'm sorry, any dude that you get with is going to look at you funny because they if you can just jump in the back seat with anybody and get knocked down, come on now. They can't even look at you for real. They'd be like, man, how many times you done jumped in the back seat while you was with me? Where do you got time to pull this off? At work. You're doing this at work. So that's why they talk about that type of stuff. And I mean, if I was her father, I'd be mortified that she would even tell that story. I'd be like, you move in silence. You don't just be telling people everything you do. Man. Man, let me know what y'all think down in the comments section. And be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody? Peace.